Every single time, guys, I see my Type R and I see how pristine the paint job, the clarity, the sun when it hits the paint surface. I wish it can keep looking like this forever. So what we're gonna do, guys, in this video, we're gonna polish this Type R, the front end, and we're gonna wrap this thing like a spring roll in PPF. So tune in, guys, and I'll show you the process, what I do to the front end of this Type R. Let's get it, guys. Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. I'm pretty excited because we are going to polish the front end of the Type R. Pretty excited, man, because we're about to wrap the front end of this Type R in PPF. Yes, PPF, man. We're gonna be using some Xpel Ultimate Plus on this Type R. The hood, the fenders, the front bumper, the side mirror caps we're gonna be doing. So definitely gonna be wrapping everything on the front end of this car soon. But first step is we need to polish, do some paint correction on this Type R. And there's some certain spots, already did check out certain areas on the front end of this car, and there's some minor scratches, not very visible to the eye. You really need to have a flashlight or some kind of, like right here, this is my deformable lighting, or some type of low lumen flashlight to see these scratches. So like for instance, like the sun just hitting the surface of your paint surface, then you'll be able to see those scratches. So right now it looks perfect, for sure, 100%. Paint correct this paint surface and wrap it in PPF. So later down the road, in the future, when we remove that PPF, that paint is still gonna look mint, brand new. So anyways, the first step, well, got some spider webs. Oh, spider web right there. Uh-oh. Where are you? I just literally cleaned this garage like crazy. It's just, now I need to organize everything. So we are definitely gonna be doing that down the road. So yeah, look at these shop lights, man. They look great in here, especially now that I'm gonna be detailing this car. So awesome. Anyways, so what I'm gonna be using in order to polish my car. Yes, we're not gonna compound because there's no need to compound this mint brand new paint job. So no need to compound. I got the Meguiar Ultimate Plus, Meguiar's Ultimate Polish, excuse me. Just for the fact that you can get this anywhere. This is very user friendly. So if you guys don't know, the abrasiveness of the Professional, I think these are the mirror glaze. Yeah, it is mirror glaze line. Pretty much the M105 should be the compound. Yes, so the M105 is similar to Meguiar's Ultimate Compound. The abrasiveness, the formula is different. The dust, you know, when you work with it is different. So these are supposed to be very friendly, the Ultimate line from Meguiar. So that's what we're gonna be using, and hopefully using just the yellow pad would knock out most of the little minor scratches. Because I'm gonna be honest, we washed this car like 3-4 times, and there is some little minor scratches on it, but I feel like the yellow pad will definitely work well with the polish. This to me is kind of too soft. I don't know if it's gonna do too much cutting. But usually this pad is used for like wax sealers, you know, but we're not gonna be doing that. We wanna make sure there's no wax when we install the PPF. So we're gonna try the polish. Pretty much that's the combination we're gonna be using. What we're gonna be using is our 3-inch polisher. Why we're using the 3-inch polisher is for the fact that the 6-inch that I have is not gonna really stay flat with the pads. The front end of the Type R, as you guys know, is very aggressive. So when it's aggressive, you got these curves, these peaks, these lines. The 6-inch polisher will work great around this area, and that's it. For instance, as you can see, it's very curved. The valleys, right here, you can see it's not flat. So to tackle these areas, the 3-inch polisher or even a 2-inch pad. So if I know you can buy 2-inch attachment heads if we need to, and pads. I'll probably invest that for sure. I'm not gonna lie. That's especially now that we have the Type R. I need to invest in a 2-inch attachment head. But that's why I'm using the 3-inch pads, is because the Type R has so many aggressive lines, body lines, valleys, so make life easier. All right, so in this bottle we have some isopropyl alcohol, 1 part isopropyl 91% and 1 part water. That's in this bottle. We're gonna be using this just to wipe off the panels before we do the polish, and to wipe off the excess polish that we have left on the paint surface. So that's what's in that spray bottle. This one is just my slip solution, baby shampoo and water. I think I got 6 drops of Johnson baby shampoo in here with water, 2,000 milliliter of water in this spray bottle. This is definitely going to be cleaning the pads as we go on the fly. So that's what we're going to do. What we're going to use this slip solution just to clean pads on the fly. We got our 2 different pads, but I don't think we're going to use the finishing pad. We're most likely going to use this to lightly cut off those minor swirls and scratches. And now we have our plush buffing towels. Once we're done polishing, we're gonna use a plush towel just to buff it all out, all that excess polish left on the paint surface. So anyways, so let's get into it, guys. I'm pretty excited because we are 1 step closer to wrapping the Type R in Xpel Ultimate Plus. So tune in, guys, let's go. All right, guys, so the first step into polishing the car is to wipe the area that you're gonna be working on. So what we're gonna do is just work on the hood. I'm gonna show you exactly what I do to polish some kind of paint surface, and then I'll show you the results. We're just gonna show you one section of the hood, how I polish it, and the rest I'm probably gonna time lapse or not show it on camera and show you the results at the end of the video. I think that's the best bet, because it's kind of repetitive just to show you exactly what I'm doing. We're gonna tackle the hood. So we're gonna wipe the hood. Oh, let's just do this section right here. We're just gonna wipe it with my alcohol solution right here with a microfiber plush towel. I guess we can use these. I got these from Walmart. They were on sale too. Got a steal. I think it was like $6. It was like 50% off for 24, and these are plush. So that's what I'm using for Walmart, guys. This, I'm gonna wipe down the panel with my alcohol solution. Again, I just want to make sure that you guys know I am no professional detailer at all. I'm just an average person that loves experiencing new things. I love to do DIYs. And again, I love working on cars, so that's pretty much what I am. I'm just a DIYer that loves to invest his money into things that builds my knowledge throughout life. That's it. I'm just an average person, guys, so anybody can do this. So let's mix this up because I just made this. Again, this is just water and alcohol, 91% alcohol. Some people use 100%, guys. So I'm hoping this is gonna flash quicker. We can see some scratches right here, guys. So remember, this spot has some scratches, minor scratches right here. Not too much on here. So we got some scratches around this area here. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but just letting you know, we're just remember this spot here, here, a little bit here. So this whole section we're gonna work on. All right. Again, I'm not putting too much pressure on the paint surface, and that flashes really well, guys. The 91%, make sure 1 part to 1. Yeah, so that flash is, let's clean it again, man. Why not? Clean, clean, clean. Okay, next step. Get our pad. This is clean, I just washed it. Works really well. Make sure you wear gloves for sure. All right, so next step, guys, is wipe my nose. All right, we're back. Got our gloves on. Next step, guys, shake your bottle of Meguiar's Ultimate Polish, man. This stuff works great. All right, so what you want to do with this pad, you want to preload it. There's that bug. So what you do is just put some polish on it and massage the polish on the pad. That's it, guys. Just soften it up. Okay. Next step, I tried with the 3-inch. I only put 4 small peas, I guess you can say. Some people say dimes, but I use dimes when I'm using the 6-inch polisher. So there you go. That's what you want. Next is we're gonna have, since we're using our alcohol on the yellow plush towel, we'll use the blue one to buff it out. Okay, so this is gonna buff out our excess, and then we will use this towel to clean the pads with our slip solution. So we'll keep that right here. All right, guys, so we're good to go. We got everything. So we got the polish ready, and what you want to do is set this to speed 1. Turn this over. It's on speed 1 already. 1 square is what we're gonna work with. I'm gonna show you how I apply it, how I apply the polish, how fast, how I handle it on camera, and then I'm just gonna show you how I do one section, and that's pretty much it. The same mentality, what you do on that one section is what I'm gonna be doing for the rest of the car. But anyways, what you wanna do, spread the polish. Ooh, we might need more polish on that. On this 3-inch polisher. There we go, much better. All right, so speed 1 pretty much, guys, is just to spread the polish around the area you're gonna be working on. And then we're gonna step it up to 5 or 6. Probably might do 5 and just slow passes. And I'll show you guys this. Here we go. All right, so you did see it sling a little bit, so I guess I had too much polish on the work area, as you can see. That's fine, you're gonna wipe it off with alcohol, guys. So next up, we're gonna speed up to speed 5. We won't do 6. I think it's gonna start slinging all this polish. So, not too hard, not too firm. I'm just pressing it, how can I say, softly on the top of the polisher, and just making sure that I can control it. As long as I can control it with my left hand, we're good to go. So, and pretty much all you're doing, firmly press, slightly press, and slowly move the polisher around. This dual action polisher won't burn the clear coat that fast. That's the best thing about a dual action polisher, man. It's very user friendly. And what I'm doing, as you can see, I'm doing a 50% overlap from every pass, and we're gonna do it as a crisscross method. So what I'm doing is going up and down. This is the area with all those scratches, guys. All right, so now we're gonna go left or right to left. So we're doing a crisscross motion. Now, as you can see, the polish is becoming to be more of a haze look. And that's what you want. And that's exactly what you're going to be buffing out. All right, so what I like to do, because that's one pass, is to clean my pad right now, so I'll be able to use it right away. So what you do is you grab your slip solution. This is just water, soapy water, baby shampoo and water. Spray it. I spray the pad sometimes. Put it on top, adjust it to speed 1 on your dual action polisher. Turn it on. What this is doing is cleaning the pad, hopefully removing the clear coat that you did burn off the paint. Because you don't want to mess, your next pass, you don't want to have that clear coat that we did burn off, polished off the car. All right, so this is just pretty much cleaning it on the fly. That's pretty much what you guys call it. Cleaning it on the fly. So next step, grab your buffing towel. All right, so roll the edges so we are just working with the plush surface. And all you do, just polish it out, guys. All that excess. All right, so unless that's still polished. Yeah, we're gonna do one more pass on this. It did remove some major scratches. And I did work this area more, and yeah, it did work this scratches out. Oh yeah, it did. So some of the scratches, like we do have some excess polish, and that's what the purpose of the alcohol mixture is, to remove this. So you're not working, because this excess polish is what's gonna harden, and you don't wanna work with this hardened polish on the next pass you're doing. So that's why every pass we always wipe down with alcohol. But I can tell you, right now, those scratches came off this area. Probably just one more pass and just call it a day. That's pretty much how you polish. So when you're trying to do a second pass, you just spray with your alcohol. That will soften up that polish before it hardens. And I think what we're gonna do is press a little bit more firmly on a dual action polisher. And that's part of how the combination of pad, dual action polisher, and the polish that you're using, you want to be able to figure out how to remove that defect. And I feel like I need to press a little bit firmer to work out those scratches. All right, same step, guys. And we're gonna use a little bit more polish, or work the area a little bit smaller. So what I mean smaller, instead we had that one square, we're just gonna cut it in half and use what we have right here. Again, we want to make sure we use this polish as fast as possible, because it will harden. Polish does harden. All right, so again, speed 1. 5. Again, I'm gonna press on it a little bit firmer than I did before. All right, so what I was looking for is a haze look, and you could tell like most of the polish is getting removed, becoming more of that haze look. So that's when you know you need to be buff it out. All right, so we're gonna buff this all out. Man, it looks so good. Especially like the shop lights, guys. It shows the results really, really well. Man, look at that. Looking brand new. Anybody can do this, guys. If I can do it, you can do it. Grab our flashlights. Gotta use the deformable lighting. That deformable lighting really works well to show those imperfections. Oh yeah, those scratches are gone around that area. Now, I don't see any scratches. That's perfect, love it. So this area is done, this square, and that's ready to go for PPF. So that's how you do it, guys. Anybody can do it. We did 2 passes. We probably could knock it off in 1 pass if we press a little bit firmer, but that's part of it. Every paint job is different. Every scratch is different. Every polisher is different. The softness of the pads are different. The polish you're actually using from brand to brand is different. So just letting you guys know, it's not gonna work on your paint job. There's soft paint, there's hard paint, depending on the type of hardener they put on the clear coat. So that all comes into factor, but that's the part of it, is trying to figure out a solution, how to knock out that defect. And this works for me, and I've been using this method on different cars down the road on my lines of my cars that I own. So if it worked here on this car and the other ones, I think you should be good to go, especially if you're a Honda person. This is gonna work perfectly on your car. So anyways, I'm gonna knock out the rest of the hood, and then I'll show you guys the results. All right, I'll see you back then. All right, guys. So we just got done detailing, polishing the hood of the Type R. The hood scoop as well has been polished, and every little minor scratch that I saw, I did my best to get it off. And I can tell you, this hood is pretty much like scratch free right now. Love it. Man, look at the clarity on the hood. I mean, yeah, it's kind of hard to, oh, look at that, got my piece of hair right here. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see it on camera or how to justify it on camera, but this is unedited. I mean, the shop light does make it look even better, but that's the point of the shop light, is to see the scratches and swirls. And I can tell you, this paint job looks like it's fresh. Like, you might see a little bit of a haze. That's probably the excess polish still on it. All I have to do is just wipe it off with my alcohol solution, and boy, it is fresh and so clean. So like this hood, look at it, man. It's just the clarity on it. It's just, man, it's really nice. So the hood is good to go, and all we have to do next is just the fenders, and that shouldn't take too long, and the front bumper. Might not go too crazy in polishing the front bumper. Might do it by hand, I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, it looks good so far, and yeah, I'm gonna continue doing the same thing for the fenders. So let's go knock it out. All right, guys, so we're back, and we just got done polishing the passenger fender, and boy, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. It just looks good. But this is the passenger. We got a little bit of a, see, like I said, right here. That's all alcohol, and trying to wipe down and flash, remove all that excess polish that we left over. But boy, does it look good. So far, looking good. It's pretty easy, but I can tell you one thing. I probably have to use the black finishing pad. Kind of destroyed my pad. So I gotta order some new ones, some new 3-inch polishing pads. Probably check Amazon or here locally because I don't have any more. So that's a bummer. We're gonna try to use as much as we can with the yellow pad on the right fender, and then switch it off to the finishing pad. I probably have to stay a little bit longer on the driver fender and the front bumper. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. We're almost done, so woo! Love it, love it, love it. All right, guys, so we are done for today. We actually polished the whole front end of the car, the hood scoop, the hood, the fenders, and the front bumper is completely polished and scratch free. I mean, I might miss a little bit, but honestly, from what I looked with the flashlight and my deformable lighting, it's really hard to see these scratches. So I'm really happy. Visibly, it looks scratch free. Again, we had to use the gray finishing pad with the Meguiar's Ultimate Polish for the front bumper because our yellow pad is destroyed. So yeah, it's a little bit more time consuming. It's a little bit softer, that gray finishing pad, than the yellow pad. So yes, I gotta buy a little bit more yellow pads. I wish I had more, not gonna lie. But the gray pad did work, definitely, for sure, for the front bumper. We did the black trim as well. We polished that out. So I'm pretty happy. I definitely want to ask you guys on YouTube, would you guys PPF the actual headlights? I see people use tint, you know, to yellow it out. I'm not gonna do that. I just want to PPF the headlights. If that's possible, I think it's possible. I don't see kind of any cons to that. I mean, it's protecting the headlights and keeping it pristine from debris. So leave in the comments if that's something possible to do, because if so, I might just go ahead and do it. So this car, the front end is ready to get PPF. I'm excited, guys, for myself and doing all my work myself in my garage on my Type R. I'm pretty excited. So Xpel Ultimate Plus, here we come.
I'm coming for the